Welcome to my channel. I'm Jason Pye, a Los Angeles contractor and designer. And today we're going to be talking about several reasons why you should be paying for your consultations. Now, let's start with the basics here. You've probably seen 1,000 ads that read free consultation, free estimates, free visits, free design, free everything. Listen, this is something that totally works for people, and I'm not negating anything about that. This is those services that are provided for free. Don't get me wrong, if you hire that person, that was not a free service. They got paid for providing you something for free. To give you an example, if you get a free kitchen design from a contractor that, let's say, is worth $7,500, okay? And you hire that person to do your kitchen, yes, they gave you that design for free, but you probably paid $10,000 to $15,000 more for the kitchen than you may have spent otherwise. So that kitchen ended up going towards that design fee. It may not have said that on the contract, design fee, whatever, but you've paid for that regardless of whether you wanted to or not. I'm not going to start going into the whole business of what that really is or what we're talking about here. Today, we just really want to talk about why you would pay for a consultation. And in that example that I just brought up, imagine for a moment that a contractor came to your house and you paid them for that consultation. Now, true, you didn't get a free design out of it, but you did get a clarification that the kitchen that you want would be $10,000 to $15,000 less than what the other guy is charging you. Now, you may have paid a small fee to find that out, but it wasn't $10,000 to $15,000 more on the back end. So there's a massive benefit to paying upfront for a consultation than to just take the free services. That doesn't mean that the free services aren't providing value. Sometimes they are totally worth it. But keep in mind that if you use a free service, how much can you really use that service beyond it? Meaning it stops there. It can't continue beyond what they're providing for you. If you get a design from a company, it's really hard to take that design and get it bid out by another company. They're going to want to do a design for you first before they go through their process. So now your time gets used a lot more than it should have. Let's go through the 3 reasons why I think you should be paying a contractor for their consultations. Hey, by the way, since I've got you here, do you mind just going ahead and liking this video and subscribing to my channel? It really helps me a ton and I really do appreciate it. Number 1 is time and expertise. This is essentially paying someone for their time and their valuable resources. I've been in so many situations that the likelihood is that the situation that you're in is something I've seen before. It can give you a fair assessment as to what you should expect with your project. That means that the advice I give you is going to be quality. It's not going to be advice that comes from any other standpoint other than what I know to be true. Paying for a consultation basically gives you quality guidance along with compensating the expert for their time and makes the process a lot more seamless. Number 2 is professionalism. Paying for a consultation means that you take the contractor seriously and that you value their professionalism. It also sets the expectation that you're willing to pay them for their services as opposed to them having to try to figure out how they'll get paid for their time and knowledge. This also basically helps the contractor know that you are someone that's serious about moving forward with their project and that you're not looking to waste your time or theirs. That's a huge one in my opinion. Number 3 is ethical consideration. This is a serious one because a lot of the times when you get free consultations, the person that's coming to your home or talking to you on the phone, their only goal is to sell you. That's it. And unfortunately, I've been on those calls It's just not my interest. I don't like being sold. I really want the experience of what value do you bring to the table and how is that going to help me? Now, when you're talking about a kitchen remodel, if you haven't paid for that consultant, they're going to come in and tell you, let's wipe the whole thing clean, let's do this, let's do that, let's throw everything at the book to basically up their sales contract and get you to buy something. If you pay for that consultation, the ethics of that go away, right? Now that person is being paid for their time to be there and give you the best advice possible. They're not there to make a sale. They've made the sale in the consultation. That's why they've done that. They've been paid for their time, which is huge. So now they're just there to help you. That's at least how I look at it. When I get paid for a consultation, I am there to give my clients the best advice possible, regardless of whether it helps me or hurts me. And 9 times out of 10, I'm usually trying to convince them not to do the work or to figure out the easiest way to move throughout the project without getting hit with massive bills. Even if that means I don't get the job at the end of the day, which is okay with me. I've been compensated for my time, and that's enough for me to feel like I've helped somebody. Another thing that can happen too is when I show up to a job site and it's for free, I'm hesitant to give everything that I've got. I'm contemplating whether if I say this, how is that going to be received from someone else? If I tell you something and then another contractor comes in and contradicts what I said, or even uses what I said to help them make the sale, and then you've been exploited because of what I said, but I didn't mean to say it like that. There's a lot of factors that can go into it that make the situation a little bit uncomfortable, at least for someone like me. So in my opinion, paying for a consultation on the ethical consideration side just means that you're paying for advice that you're going to receive that's completely unbiased and in your best interest. Overall, paying for a consultation is a great way to show respect for a contractor's time and their expertise. It demonstrates professionalism and it ensures that you receive quality, unbiased advice. I hope this helps you make the decision about the contractors and designers that you might use on your project. If you're interested in having me come to your project, I do charge a consultation fee, but of course, I'm always happy to give a 15-minute consultation over the phone for free just to talk about your project a little bit. Feel free to reach out and I will see you on the next video.